What is going on, everybody? Applersky back with another video, and also a continuation of something I promised about around release time of Star Wars Outlaws, that I would do a trophy guide. Now, just to explain a little bit, I did not have the funds to purchase this on PS5 originally, so I played it on through Ubisoft Plus, and I had so many issues with it technically that I couldn't. After that first video, I really could not get myself to edit any clips. I lost clips and whatever. No more excuses. I'm back, and I started my platinum journey on the game. And the way this is going to work is I'm going to do trophies that you can earn on each planet before moving on to the next one. And so this first part is Toshara. I've skipped the prologue because there's really only one trophy you can earn there, and that's what we're going to start off with. But it's a guaranteed trophy. You just got to like get past that introductory part. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, for this first part, I'm just going to showcase a little bit of the cutscene. And after the cutscene is over and you take Control of K again, the trophy should pop. Which is basically, it's non-missable. It's for getting a ship, blaster, and speeder. So after this cutscene, then you'll unlock that trophy, and I'll just let it play out.
Okay, a little close. Almost there. Get out of here. No. Look, this is swag. Toshara. I'll take anywhere. We're okay. We're okay.
So, there is the first trophy of the game, made it somehow. And that just automatically pops when you get to Toshara, jump on the speeder, and begin your proper journey. Now, I will say there's a lot of miscellaneous trophies that you can earn while on Toshara, or start your progress to get them. And this one here, like a bantha, all you need to do is like make a jump on the speeder and land safely, like, you know, all four on the ground, if you will, I guess. I did it right here on this jump and pop the trophy. Now, if you don't get it there, it's okay. There's plenty of opportunities to get that one. And this one here is buying merchandise of high value, so you have to have like a good reputation to talk to the merchant to get that. Which I started off with a good reputation in Crimson Dawn, and I went ahead and I bought this vest. Now, there's also a trick to this. If you don't want to spend the credits, then you can, and this is what I did, you can save it and get the trophy and then like go back to your save before you bought it. This is another one that's like earning your way to a trophy, but you have to like eat each dish at each planet. So I'm assuming there's 4, maybe 5. I've gotten 3 right now. And just I'm showing enough of the footage of this just to talk about like how
Wow.
controversial these scenes are,
It's all grown right here.
which I don't really get. A lot of Star Wars fans are calling these like cringe moments, and I actually quite like them. Being a Star Wars fan since I was, what, 4? I'm 38 now. I actually appreciated these. A lot of work went into doing these. It's a little reprieve from the action, and they're all different. Each time you find a gourmet, it's a different like little cutscene, like
How are you always hungry?
QTE event that you have to do. And each one also grants Nyx a special ability. So this one is actually really, really good because it allows him to kick grenades away. So if a grenade is thrown your way, he can kick it away.
It's a pallet jump.
This trophy here is also, you can earn it a multitude of ways.
Skipping out on the pikes?
It's just for completing an intel chain, and I just so happen to do it with this mission here, but you can get it easily. It would be a natural trophy to earn. You just have to complete an intel chain on a mission, and you get the trophy for stay on target. So I earned it very early, and I also earned this one very early. I got into a little bit of trouble on a side mission, and snuck my way out the back. And what you need to do for this trophy is turn an alarm off when it's already activated. So pretty simple. You could follow my path and do it this way because it was very, very easy to get. Like you'll see right here, just turn that alarm off because it's activated, and now you see me, now you don't. Now this one here is one of the more harder trophies to get, I guess, from what I've looked at online. But I found the perfect way to do it. On the Slicer mission, you got to sneak into an Imperial base and do a bunch of stuff. But if you stay stealth throughout it, and as you leave, gain the attention of the Imperials and earn a wanted level. Because you'll end up with 4 slots of your wanted level. So as long as you're taking out Imperials as they're coming at you, you're going to get up to a level 5. As you can see on the screen in the top left. Now the hard part about it is maintaining that 5 bar wanted level. So the way I figured it out is you go back to Marigana and you just run to the galactic, the shady galactic guy that'll wipe your debt for a fee. But you have to also gain the attention of stormtroopers as you're getting there, because the wanted level will evaporate very quickly. So just make sure when you're running around and trying to get to that galactic guy, you get noticed by the stormtroopers, and it'll keep your wanted level at 5. And then when you get to him, you just pay him off. I think it's like 200 credits. And as long as you're at that 5 wanted level, you'll get the trophy right here. You just pay him and you get the trophy for It Wasn't Me. And that seems to be one of the more difficult ones to get. But I had no problem with it. Like I said, if you just follow my path, you'll get it easily. It might be obtainable easily like later in the game, but I knocked it out on Toshara right here. And this one also a natural progression thing. Just you get rhythm, and I think that's for unlocking 40 different things with your, or 20 different things with your data spike. And if you turn off the mini game, it still counts. So it'd be easier to do it that way. Now this one is highly missable. Like no trophies are missable completely, but this one is so vague in the description you don't even know what it is, right? So I looked it up and I found out it's this guy in Jonta's Hope that you just need to talk to, and I don't know if choosing pry or comfort like makes a difference, but I chose comfort and I got the trophy. So he tells you an incredibly long story. He cuts you off. He's kind of a jerk, like all about me, whatever. But what I will say is that I tried to grant this trophy earlier, and he wasn't at the bar. I did a couple missions, came back, and he was there. So I got good listener. If you want to guarantee get it, when you talk to him, choose comfort, because that's what I did. And yeah, trophy will pop, guaranteed.
But thank you for listening.
It's kind of funny too, like what he talks about. He cuts you off. He's kind of just an asshole, but either way. So this is another beginning of a stream of things that you'll need to do for a trophy, and it's finding all of the Nyx collectibles, and there's 6 of them on Toshara. So if you go to this place I located on the map, run through this archway, and she'll start talking to Nyx, and that lets you know that you're on the right way, and he will like direct you to where you need to go. Now, when I originally played this on PC, I didn't even know about these at all because I didn't look up the achievements or whatever. I was just trying to get through the main story, because achievements don't mean anything to me on PC, but what trophies do on PlayStation. So these are really cool. Like, I didn't even know they existed, and these are really cool because it leads you to some places that you would never find, like, naturally. Really, like, it's super cool. You get some fun traversal. Nyx is guiding you the whole way. Some good banter. And then you get a little treasure at the end, which, from what I understand, you can sell them for like high value, and it doesn't take away from the fact that you've already collected them. I haven't tried that yet, but I read up on it, and apparently that's possible. So, like right here, you'll see retrieve. You get a little cutscene. You pick up the collectible for Nyx. In this case, it's going to be, I think, the lucky dice, or it'll tell you. And then you get a beautiful shot of a vista too. Like that kind of blew me away. So the lucky cubes is the first, and this is collectible number 2. Not very far from the first one. So you just take your speeder, make sure you mark that on your map. Some of these are actually kind of confusing. Like, I got stuck on 2 of them where, like, and I'll explain more about that later, but I had to, like, kind of, like, reset it to, like, get to the spot.
Are those flyer nests? You want to go over there next?
And as you can see, being in good standing in this particular one with the Crimson Dawn, it allows you to just walk right in. There's another one later you'll see where I had to go into Pike territory, and my respect level was not very high. So they like attacked me on sight, and that was the one where I got confused. Like Nyx wouldn't move any further, so I had to like restart it.
Nix, watch the wind. It's bad up here.
Because it's all about him guiding you. You just follow him. And as long as they're having active dialogue with each other, that means that it's not like glitching out or, you're making progress, right? And to be real, like as a Star Wars fan, I really like this aspect, even though, gameplay wise, it doesn't really do much, I guess. That could be debated, but finding these things is a lot. I had a blast doing all of them. There's 6 on Toshara. I think that was 2. But again, like I said, it'll take you to places that you would never explore like normally. And they're really fun. There's 14 in total, I think. And 6 of them are on Toshara. 1 is on Kijimi. And I'm on Tatooine right now. Not to get ahead of myself, but I haven't done any of them on Tatooine. I got the one in Kijimi, which you'll see in the next video. It'll be the Kijimi walkthrough, and that one's much shorter than this one. See, it's funny because I took like a very unorthodox way of getting to this one. But if I would have just kept going like on my speeder a little bit more right, there's actually a direct road that leads up this hill. So, me being a gamer, I I just, I was like, I'm gonna get up this thing, right? And also, once you come across this little like house, there's like a little optional thing, and I don't show it here, but once you get here, you'll see it. Which, if you complete it, it gives you like quite a bit of a boost with the Crimson Dawn faction. So, just keep that in mind.
Oh, I know that sound. You found something good, huh? Huh. Just a little creepy down here.
But yeah, I really like the banter between them two during these. Because she's like unsure, like she's like, where are you taking me? And you come across this treasure that Nyx falls in love with, and, her love for Nyx and everything, like it makes it worth it. It's really cool. So that one should give you... I don't know, actually. I don't even know. But, alright, so here's 3 of 6. I feel like it's 4. Maybe I'm off. But there's 6 in total. And also you can knock out this trophy here for doing a sideways drift for 30 seconds. As long as you have an open space, galaxy drift is what it's called. You could just, all you have to do is hold left trigger and right trigger at the same time in like a direction. So like I did left, and it seems like the longest 30 seconds of your life, but you can knock this one out real quick in this planet. There you go, galaxy drift.
You want to check out that tree?
So again, as long as Nyx is leading the way, and Kay's like responding, like, "Where are you taking me? Like, you found something? You're on the right path. So you just gotta follow him." And this is funny. I did a long jump when there was easily a climbable path, but either way, I made the jump. They're rather long too. You'll notice I cut out a couple of parts in these, just for the sake of time. But I mean, they're a blast. I really like these little missions. They're cool.
You smell something good near that tree? They got quite a collection up here.
And if I decide to sell them, maybe in another video, I'll explain, what you get for selling the collectibles. Now, this was the one that I got. I had to try this like 3 times because
Not as cute as you.
it's in Pike territory and I wasn't in good standing. And when I first got there, I got seen by some pikes and I had to kill them. And it kind of threw off the whole rhythm. Like, I got to a point where, like, Nyx wouldn't move anymore. So I was just running circles trying to, like, find my way. But what I did was I ended up, like, reloading the checkpoint to where there was no pikes in the area. And I did it that way. And like I said, as long as you can see Nyx, like, you'll see him up here on the cliff. He's waiting for you, you see him, like, running. So that lets you know that you're on your way to finding the treasure. Because without him, you can't retrieve it. So it's kind of weird.
Nyx, wait up!
So if you're in a contested area, you might have a little trouble finding them. But as long as you're not, like, being seen in the contested area, you're good to go. So you pick this one up.
Good eye.
Again, treated it like to a cool vista section. I think I took screenshots of all of these. But that's in the Lost Steep, and this should be the final one. And it's easy to get distracted too, because like you've seen right there, I was like, I got a phone call that there's some pirates in the area, whatever, but I bypassed it, and you get to this little abandoned cart, and Nyx will just kind of lead you the way to the treasure.
How am I supposed to follow you through that? Oh, there you are. This isn't the workers' district, Nyx. We could both get lost out here. I see you. I see you.
And honestly, like, as much hate as this game has got, like, the AI with Nyx is actually like really good. Like, I haven't had one time where I command him to do something and he doesn't do it. You know what I mean? It's actually very good.
All right. What'd you find?
Alright, so that's it for the Nyx collectibles on Toshara. Now, this is another one that would probably happen natural. All you have to do is make the worst decisions for any syndicate. You can see right here when the trophy pops, that guy's floating, little glitch. I think I had a choice. You could do that at any time to get a syndicate level as terrible. So I just figured I'd throw that in there because I knocked it out on the first planet. Now this is a setup for another round of collectibles, and for me, this was extremely frustrating because I thought my game was glitched because I could not find. I had to look it up. A very rare time where I had to actually look up a guide. And so I collected it there. It's on the run 4. So basically what you have to do, these are all in orbit, and you have to on different planets, and you have to collect all of them. And it unlocks a gear set, and that's when you get the trophy. It's called the trophy is called like something like old school cool, I think is what it's called. And I know that there was an issue with this on PS5 where one of the transmissions wouldn't pop, so you were locked out of that trophy. But since the patch, they fixed it. But I thought when I was doing these, I was like, I can't find the transmissions, and all the screenshots I found of finding them, they were highlighted in yellow, and I did not see that. So it was like I was going into these blind and just hoping that I could find them, because there's like these gray containers you open, and right there you see you get the second one. But in the screenshot that I've seen, they're like highlighted in yellow. Not for me. Like, I had to organically find them. So, I don't know. Let me know if you guys experience what I did, or if you actually see the yellow containers. Because that would make it so much easier finding these. I spent over like 3 hours finding these 6 transmissions. And, you know, I've edited it down, obviously, but like, it was extremely frustrating. There's 6 here. I think there might be 30 total. But you can knock out a good chunk of them here. I think there's only one in Kajimi, which, again, like I said, Kajimi is a very like quick play. You don't have a whole planet to explore, so yeah. See, there's another one, but again, it's not marked like specially. You know, like I had to just find them. And here's number 4. And it's funny, like on the 6th one, obviously I edited it out. It's not in this video, but I had already collected the 6th one, and I kept circling the area, like because I didn't recognize I got the prompt that I collected it. So I spent like an hour looking for that thing, and I had already had it the whole time. This one, you just got to be mindful of these like electronic leech eel things, whatever they're called, to get close enough to retrieve it, but not too hard. You got it right there. Also, by doing these too, you get like, I think I walked away after finding all these with like 4 different paint jobs for the ship, which cosmetics are always a bonus for me, you know. I actually wish there was more options in cosmetics for Kay herself, like basically just changing her hair. Would have been cool, would have been a cool feature, but you know, you can't have everything. I I actually am really impressed with this game. Um, it literally, like, as a Star Wars fan, like the more of a Star Wars fan you are, you'll respect it more because there's a lot of love that they put into this game that they didn't really need to. Um, I love the space travel. I think it's like better than Starfield, to be honest. So here's 6 of 6, and this is the one that I kept going back thinking I didn't get it.
Anyone listening? I need help. My freighter's been immobilized. It's chasing
But
me
that's
from the
because
center.
I didn't read the prompt correctly. But then I found out too that in the main menu, if you go into like collectibles, you can see how many that you've collected. And that's how I figured out that I had already gotten it. Yeah, see, I completely missed that on the run number 2. But that's it for Toshara. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was informative and helpful. Like I said, I'm going to do these planet by planet. I think that's the easiest way to do it. And then with anything I've missed, I'll put out another video wrapping it all up. Because the last couple of platinum videos I did were like 8-9 videos, and I want to make this more like 4 or 5. So that's why I'm testing this formula out. Hopefully it works. I have Toshara done. I just need to edit it and upload it. But if you guys enjoyed this and felt like it was informative and helpful, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, and if you like what I'm doing here and you're new, a subscription is always appreciated. And with that said, see you guys on the next video. Applersky out.